My twin brother and I were born with a rare genetic eye disease called Leber's congenital amaurosis, which I don't know how to spell. But it's an extremely recessive condition that basically, so far as I understand, causes damage to the center part of the vision. So, yes, it's a first impression that a lot of people get, and they see this, and they're like, hey, he's blind, or disabled, or different, or just has a really big stick. Um, so it's a thing. But I don't like to be defined by it, and I don't let it define me to myself, and I don't like that to be the operant quality of, like, who I am and what makes Shane Dittmar Shane Dittmar. Um, for me, and I've sort of come to this realization, every single person in life has these things that they have to deal with. Every single person in life has a struggle or a challenge or something that they have to do that makes them unique, that makes them different, and that makes life harder than it already is for them. For some people, like me, it's the fact that they can't see. And for some people, it's the fact that they weren't born here. And for some people, it's the fact that they're a woman. And for some people, it's the fact that they don't know the difference between their, T-H-E-I-R, and their, T-H-E-R-E, and their, T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E when they write Facebook statuses. Everyone has these problems, and we have to find ways of overcoming them and dealing with them and going through our lives and not letting them define who we are, because people don't want to be defined by that, and it's really easy to be defined by that when you have a disability, because it's a more obvious problem than, say, someone who's dealing with body image issues or depression or stuff like that. It's much more obvious. They don't have to carry around a big stick that says, look at me, I'm bipolar. Whereas I have a big, huge red, white, not blue, but red and white cane that's like, hey, I can't see stuff. So it makes me stand out to people.
Choice was right, but you said you were happy. God, I hope you were happy.
Like most babies, I screamed a lot, and then eventually the screaming sort of turned into singing, and I really don't think I stopped in the middle to think about it. It just sort of turned into singing. I've been singing literally since I was born.
One that I'm thinking of, you looked.
Doing choir, and I started doing the North Carolina Governor's School for Choir, and the honors chorus, and more musicals, and music directing for musicals, and performing, and doing the variety show every year for the rest of my high school career, and writing and composing and doing professional composing, and starting to really just fall in love with every single aspect of doing music and performing music and making music and writing music and playing music, and oh god, I love it.
Losing my mind while you're just fine.
These little things all over the place that we just find, and they're so incredibly beautiful and moving, and the idea to me that anyone would want to pass that up, would want to spend all of their time striving for money, or striving to be the most right, or striving to be better than someone else, or to put other people down, or to achieve more than someone else, or to have more than someone else, or to beat someone else, is so incredibly dumb to me, because when you do that, you start focusing so exclusively on this idea of being better, being the best, that you just ignore the fact that there are these really incredible things that happen all around us all of the time, and the point at which you stop caring about those, and the point at which you stop noticing those, is the point at which you really need to examine what you're doing, because honestly, if you can't get that out of life, the idea that you would voluntarily give that up, the idea that there are people who want to end their lives, the idea that there are people who would want to miss out on another sunrise or another song or another kiss, is absolutely insane to me.
Left me